Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mason Greenwood set for England recall. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mason Greenwood are set for an England recall after missing this summer's European Championship. The Liverpool right-back and Manchester United forward were forced to pull out of the Euro 2020 squad due to injury, but have since excelled in the Premier League. As a result, the pair are expected to be included in Gareth Southgate's squad for England's World Cup qualifiers against Hungary, Andorra, and Poland next month, according to The Times. Alexander-Arnold was forced to pull out of England's European Championship squad this summer after struggling with a thigh injury. The right-back sustained the injury during the closing stages of England's friendly against Austria in June, a warm-up for the tournament in which England reached the final, only to be beaten by Italy on penalties. Alexander-Arnold took to social media to share his disappointment at missing out on the tournament. He posted a picture of himself trudging off the pitch at the Riverside to his 1.7 million on Twitter with the caption, "Absolutely gutted." Greenwood was ruled out of the summer tournament due to the same injury that kept him out of the Under-21 European Championship in March. A statement from United at the time read, "Mason's club appearances were managed carefully to maintain his availability through the intensive 2020-21 Premier League and Europa League schedules. But a further spell of tournament football would not be beneficial, and Mason will remain at Manchester United to recuperate and prepare for pre-season training." However, both players returned to the pitch for their club's opening games of the 2021-2022 Premier League season. Gary Lineker felt that Alexander-Arnold was genuinely world-class during Liverpool's 2-0 win over Burnley at the weekend. He also said that Alexander-Arnold's involvement in Southgate's squad would be vital as he will massively improve England going forward. However, Alexander-Arnold will face stiff competition from Manchester City's Kyle Walker, Chelsea's Reece James and Atletico Madrid's Kieran Trippier for a place in the squad. Meanwhile, Greenwood, who won his first and only senior England cap against Iceland almost a year ago, has excelled for Manchester United and could return to the England setup. The 19-year-old has scored 2 goals in as many games for United during the 2021-2022 season. Greenwood's strike against Leeds meant he became the third United player to score 30 goals before his 20th birthday, trailing only Norman Whiteside and George Best. The 19-year-old has also become the 5th highest-scoring teenager in Premier League history. As a result, Greenwood is likely to return to the England squad for the first time since being sent home from Iceland last year. Greenwood and Manchester City midfielder Phil Foden were sent home from the England senior team for breaking strict COVID protocols to invite Icelandic girls back to their hotel after making their senior Three Lions debuts. Greenwood apologised for his behaviour at the time, releasing the following statement on the Manchester United website. "Having now had the chance to reflect on what's happened, I can only apologise to everyone for the embarrassment I have caused. It was irresponsible of me to break the COVID-19 protocols which are in place to protect players, staff and the public. In particular, I want to apologise to Gareth Southgate for letting him down when he had shown great trust in me. Playing for England was one of the proudest moments in my life and I only have myself to blame for this huge mistake. I promise my family, the fans, Manchester United and England, that this is a lesson I will learn from." Looking ahead to the World Cup qualifiers, Southgate is expected to select a similar squad to that of Euro 2020. However, Phil Foden and Marcus Rashford will be absent due to injury. As a result, Dele Alli could receive his first England recall since June 2019, after impressing the Three Lions boss during Tottenham's win over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Burnley goalkeeper Nick Pope is also on the manager's radar, having missed the Euros due to injury. Jesse Lingard is expected to miss out on the chance to represent England during the qualifiers despite forcing his way back onto the international scene prior to Euro 2020. Lingard caught Southgate's attention after a successful loan spell at West Ham at the end of last season. However, he has only played 4 minutes of football since returning to Manchester United. As a result, it's unlikely that he will feature away in Hungary on September 2nd, against Andorra at Wembley on September 5th, and in Warsaw against Poland on September 8th. He could, however, return for England's 2 World Cup qualifiers in October, against Andorra away on the 9th and Hungary at home on the 12th. Should he miss out on those, Lingard will have one final opportunity against Albania on November 12th and San Marino on November 15th as England wrap up their qualifying campaign. Nevertheless, Southgate will continue to monitor players, having already been to 5 Premier League matches in the first 2 weekends of the season. Those games included Leeds United v Everton, Newcastle United v West Ham, Manchester United v Leeds and Brentford v Arsenal.